Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, as you can tell, I was feeling blue. So I used the Blue Blood palette for today's look. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do a thing where instead of buying new palettes all the time and buying all the new launches, that I just dig through my drawer and just create a look every day with a new palette, only using that palette. And just like recycling my palettes, you know, instead of spending money on all these new launches, why not just use what you have? So, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already done my eyebrow and then I'm just blending out my concealer. I used the Revlon Candid concealer. And then the first shade we're going to go into is the deepest shade in the palette. It is called Undertaker. This shade right here, and then we're gonna just start applying that all over the eye, and then we're gonna go a little bit above the crease. I have hooded eyes, so I have to take my shadows up higher or else you won't be able to see them. And then we're just going to start filling in the entire lid space. This look is pretty simple. It looks complicated, but it's really not as complicated as it seems. So just packing that all over the lid. We're also just going to take that from here and then just connect it to the lower lash line. Just to get it started so we know where to put those colors when we get to there. Get to there. Idiot. Okay, so now that we have that shade down, I'm going to go in with the shade Blue Monday. This shade is so stinking cool. I hope it's showing up on camera, but it's like this really vibrant blue purple color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh. And we're just going to start blending out that blue. So next we're going to go in with the shade Blue Blood right here, and we're just going to use that to blend out the Blue Monday shade. And I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more Blue Monday because we kind of lost it a little bit. And then just blend that out again. That's the trick with eyeshadows and blending, is you just kind of have to just keep going back and forth with each color that you use. And it just, take your time with it. I know it can be really frustrating and you can get really impatient like I can, but it's worth it in the end. Just keep going back and forth with the colors that you're working with, and that'll help the blend a little bit easier too. So next I'm picking up the shades Minty and I'm Cold, which is that shade right here, and then I'm Cold right here. And then just going back and forth between those two shades, I'm going to blend out the Blue Blood color. So once you have all your shades blended out, just take a glitter glue you have, anyone will work. I'm using the NYX glitter glue. And then I'm just going to put that all over my lid and a little tiny bit above the crease. And I'm just dabbing that on. And then with whatever's left over on the brush, that's where I'm going to take above my crease. So I don't want too much glitter up there, but I want you to still be able to see it with my eyes open. So next we're taking the most beautiful shade in the palette, which is Ocean Ice. And it's this blue, like, pressed glitter shade. It's so freaking pretty. But I don't think you can really use this shade without a glitter glue. I mean, I'm sure you can, but it probably won't stick as well. I haven't tried it without a glitter glue. Honestly, this is only my second time using this palette. I love this palette, don't get me wrong. I just feel like blues are almost kind of like my enemy. Like, it can go wrong so quickly. There's a lot of fallout with this palette, so I would suggest doing your eyes first. And I'm just going to go back in and kind of deepen up where we laid that first shade down just a little bit. And then just go back in with Blue Monday and then blend that out. The colors in this palette blend so beautifully together. It's almost effortless, to be honest. So I'm going to throw some mascara on and throw some lashes on, and then I'll come back and do the under eye. Okay, so for the under eye, we're going to line our waterline with the LA Girl Neon Eyeliner in Shockwave. It's like this really, really neon teal color. Oh, and I just lined my brow bone highlight with the shade Candid in the palette. It's like this white shimmery shade. Okay, so for the under eye, we're gonna line it first with the shade Undertaker, which is the first shade that we used. And then going back in with the Blue Monday shade, we're going to blend that color out. Then dipping into Blue Blood, we're just going to blend that one out. And then re-deepening with the dark shade again. Just popping that Colourpop shade on the inner corner. I'm just using the NYX On The Rise Volume Mascara for my bottom lashes. My non-existent bottom lashes. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the eyes. So we're going to start working on the face. And to prime, I'm using the Revolution Pro Blur Stick. This thing is huge. Like, who thought it was a good idea to make this thing this freaking huge? I mean, at least you'll like never run out of product though. I guess that's a good thing. The feeling of this, it's weird. It feels like almost like wax. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And it smells like old candy, like an old bag of candy. Ugh. Okay, so for foundation, we're going in with the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation, and this is the shade MG2. I'm first going to blend that out with a brush, and then I'll go back over it with my beauty sponge. Okay, for our concealer, we're going in with the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer. To set my under eyes, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydro HD powder. It's this like super white freaking powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Lacome Long Time No Shine Translucent Powder, which is not translucent at all. Like, it's pretty, has like a beige tone to it. So for bronzer, I got the Juvias Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. And then there's a brown shade in here. It's probably too dark for my skin, but I kind of want to try that for bronzing, and then we'll use this for blush too. Too red. Nope. It's a little too red toned. So we're going in with the Hoola bronzer in Caramel. So I'm going to take the shade Lena for blush, and then it's just like a really nice pink shade. But I don't want too much blush with this look. I want most of the focus to be on the eyes. And then for highlighter, I'm going in with my Coty Airspun Loose Face Highlighter in Snow Much Ice. Gets me every time. I've been trying other highlighters, but this one just takes the cake for me, to be honest. So I want to keep the lips really neutral with this. I'm actually going to do nude lip. So I'm going to line my lips with the Colourpop Lippie pencil in the shade BFF. Oh, I need to sharpen mine. Oh, these lip pencils are so creamy and so smooth. They just glide on effortlessly. I'm gonna order some more of these because these are amazing lip liners and they're fairly cheap. So I'm sure some of you have probably noticed that it looks like I'm lining my lips crooked, but this side of my lip is like fatter than this side. I don't know why. It just is. So I'm not like mislining my lips. I'm lining them how I normally do. They're just crooked. So I try and like have this one make up for it, but it's really hard sometimes. Ooh. Crusty. Okay. And then I'm gonna take the Morphe lipstick in the shade Flirt. Just like a really, mine's like melted or something, but it's like a really pretty nude shade. I think this was, I got this in like a kit, you know, you get a lipstick and a lip liner, and I think it was done by Lipstick Nick. And then I'm just gonna use my finger to help blend the lip liner and the lipstick together. And then I'm gonna take the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Atta Girl and just pop that right in the center, just for a little extra pizzazz. So next I'm just going to take the Evian water spray and just spray my face with this. Alright, and that is it for the final look. What do you guys think? I think it's kind of sexy. Alright guys, so that does it for today's video. I hope you guys liked this look. If you did like it, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, please. It would really mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!